This is your latest Manchester United news, and Donny van der Beek to Manchester United it's trending. It's big news. Manchester United to sign Donny van der Beek. People are going into meltdown. People are getting very excited. The Ajax manager has confirmed that Donny van der Beek has been left out of the Ajax squad for their game today because of developments around a transfer. And, you know, people are out there saying that we've had personal terms agreed, that we're going to put an offer in, that United are interested in signing Donny van der Beek. And what I want to say is, if Manchester United sign Donny van der Beek, show me the swimming pool and I'll jump in naked. I want this signing to happen. I've been on about it before. I've said if it's Grealish or Van der Beek, I want Van der Beek. I want that sort of... He reminds me of the sort of player that Bruno would be, not in the same style, but the same mentality, coming in from a step-up winner. He's only just turned 23. I like Donny van der Beek, and I really, really, really hope Manchester United sign Donny van der Beek. But you can feel the butt, can't you? The Nicky butt. The butt is coming here. I don't think we are signing Donny van der Beek. I've just got off the phone to somebody. I've messaged a few people. I've been looking around like all you have. And I just don't see this. I think it's a smokescreen. I think we're spinning the PR spin plates again. Remember, we got linked to Donny van der Beek about 2 months ago, and it was a Saturday, and everyone got very excited. And I said at the time, I've not heard anything about United being in for him, and I feel it's just a bit of spin to get positivity. And surprise, surprise, Manchester United fans are getting very frustrated again. Van der Beek story, everyone gets excited. I don't think it's going to happen. But people will say, well, why is the manager talking about developments? Let's not forget, Real Madrid want Van der Beek. Real Madrid were the team that were in for Van der Beek. There's talk of Barcelona, but Fabrizio Romano says that's not true. I just don't think United are in for him. I really hope that we are. And it's very easy to say things like, we're in talks with him, he wants to come. But who can ever prove that? You know, it could be United being the name thrown in the hat again. I don't think United are in for him. I mean, Fabrizio retweeted that Barca aren't in for him, says Picnic, which I think means we're not. But Romano's not said anything about United, and this worries me. I mean, I suppose from a positive sense, Romano said nothing about Van der Beek, and he will be finding something out, and we'll find out tonight. There's no way that Fabrizio Romano doesn't know somebody. I mean, look, the Ajax manager has come out and said that Van der Beek is not playing because of transfer development. So Fabrizio Romano is the number one. So he's going to tweet at some point, any minute, tonight, what's happening with Van der Beek. Who is it? But I'll tell you this now. If this is Manchester United, I'm going to stand up and applaud. Because one, I want the player. And two, nobody knows it's United. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows it's United. So... You know, I've done a couple of things. I know people who know things, and everyone's like, "Well, if this is United, it's silence. Like there's nothing been leaked, and United don't not leak things." So I don't think it's us at all. I think we're setting ourselves up for frustration here. All I know about United is that United want Grealish, and they want to work on a Grealish deal. Van der Beek, I mean, I think he's more of a fan service signing. I think it's a player that we as fans want. But I don't think United want him. I think he's been on a short list. I think if you ask Manchester United, they'll say no comment. But maybe they have already. But then there's nothing coming out that we're in for him. So we're either going to go and do something that I don't think I don't think as fans we'll be able to swallow this if it happens. Because one, we're going to get a player that we really want. And two, it's going to be quick. And three, nobody really knows anything about it. So to be honest, I've just absolutely decided we're not in for him because one, it's a player we really want, two, it's a really quick deal, and three, nobody knows anything about it. That's three things United just haven't got a very good record of doing. So I don't think it's us. I think it's going to be Real Madrid, to be honest. I think it could even be a Spurs or an Everton, but I don't think it's going to be a Manchester United. I hope it is. I really do. I think, 23, like I said, he can play holding midfield, he can play centre attacking midfield, he can play box to box. The only thing I would say about United is I wonder if there's something about Fred to Galatasaray and we get Van der Beek. I mean, because you'd probably get about 40 million for Fred. And if you then spent that 40 million on Van der Beek and still got Grealish, maybe there's something in that. I'm trying my best to make this work, but and I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me, I'm just like, this is not what United do. We don't do sudden, quick deals. You know, if we're in for him, we've got to wait 6 weeks before it actually happens. We've got to go back and forth. And, you know, we don't win deals where other people want him as well. So whatever's happened with Van der Beek, though, and I don't want to kill it dead because I'm not saying I've been told it's definitely not happening. That's not what I've been told. What I have been told and what everyone will say is there's nothing out there. You know, United aren't letting this out there. I'm waiting to see Fabrizio Romano's tweet. That's what I'm waiting for. Can you say happy birthday to Matthew, says Robbie Wood. Yeah, that's no problem. And I wouldn't get my hopes up just yet until we see him in a United shirt, says Toan. And hi, Mark. I saw earlier Spurs had made contact with Ajax. I don't know if it's a coincidence or now, but we could go for Grealish, not Van der Beek. I really don't see it as much as I would love it, says Jordan Such. Thanks for the contribution, Petter. And would be decent, depends on sources, says Alec Williams. I mean, look, there's no source out there that I would believe. I know there's a few ITK things and all that. I don't believe those. No disrespect to them, but I don't know who they are. I don't respect those. I don't trust those. I trust Romano. I trust certain UK outlets. I don't go off tweets. I've learnt my lesson with that. So I don't. And look, and from people I know, there's nothing coming out. So in itself, that's very exciting. Because if this deal does happen, United have changed tact. They've absolutely done something amazing. But experience shows me we're going to be disappointed here. United will put out they were never in for him. You know, we're relaxed with what we're doing. It would be such a good signing. Such a good signing. But I can honestly say there's nothing out there that's credible that we're in for him. So we're going to have to do something amazing. But what I would say as well is De Telegraph, which are a Dutch outlet, did say that Manchester United and Barcelona are in. There are rumours and sources in Holland saying that Manchester United and Barcelona are in for him. Now, De Telegraph are pretty reliable in Holland, and Romano has said that Barcelona aren't in him. So that suggests Manchester United. I don't think Spurs can afford him, so I don't think they're in for him. I know Real Madrid did want him, and Real Madrid have got to raise the money for him. So for me, it's Real Madrid. I'm 90% sure it's Real Madrid, but there is noise around Manchester United, and I really hope there's something in it. This could change our summer. I still think we're going to get Sancho. If you get Van der Beek as well, this is what we need to do. This is exactly what we need to do at this time. And remember what I said yesterday morning. I'm expecting Manchester United to do something over this weekend. That's what I was told. So I think everything fits, but maybe, and I'm sure a lot of you agree, everything fits that it could be United, apart from the fact he's exactly what we want. There's no noise from United about it. And it would be a ridiculously quick deal, and that's why I'm negative about this deal, because it doesn't add up to the way we deal. We don't do quick and we don't do quiet. So if we do, the whole game has changed. You know, United are actually changing the game in their way of doing transfers, and I hope it's true. I really do, but I actually think it's not, because it's just not what we do. If that makes sense. I don't care who's going to get relegated. We're not going to be talking about that. Chelsea forever. We were says Joseph. Irrelevant. Wrong channel. I don't think you even have a fan channel, Chelsea, do you? Actually, I feel sorry for you. Would be a kick in the teeth to Liverpool though, says Alec Williams. Why? Declan Rice, an AC Milan goalkeeper, is going to Chelsea as well, says Animal. A lot of people talking about Chelsea. And interesting to hear about the rumblings with Donny van der Beek, says Jerome. Not sure if they can get it done. I have my doubts, but we will see. I think that's the way to be. Pogba being out highlights we need backups. This deal is straightforward, cheap. No reason United can't do this quick and silent, albeit it's very strange. And you know what? If you want me to get you a little bit more excited, Van der Sar, very good relationship with Manchester United. It could be done very, very, very quickly. Ajax are happy to sell. They want 55 million, but I think they'll take 55 million euro, but I think they'll take 40 million pounds. And we've got a good relationship with Ajax because of Van der Sar. They want to sell. Van der Beek wants to move. So it could be done very, very quickly, but it just doesn't fit in with United doing a quick deal, because we know that United would go, can we give you 30 now and 10 in Amazon vouchers? So it just doesn't make any sense. And also, United keep going on about COVID-19, so it is interesting. We'll have to see. Manis R, welcome, latest member of the United Stand Members Club. Think Van der Beek is off to Barcelona to play under Koeman, says David Hunt. I genuinely thought that's where he was going to be going. It makes sense because Koeman has been the Dutch manager and he knows Van der Beek. But Romano has retweeted something saying that Barcelona aren't in for him. I think it is Spain. I think that's where he is going. Real has recalled Odegaard. Why would they want Van der Beek as well? Says MS Smart. I mean, I'm just, a lot of things. Alec Williams says, well, they just lost. A lot of things would suggest that it is United. Simon Peach liked to tweet about Donny van der Beek. Mark says Salah Ahmed. Let me have a quick look at that. I will jump on anything here. I don't mind. I want this deal to be done. I just don't think that it is going to happen. Let's have a quick look here. Simon Peach. Well, he's liked to tweet about the manager of Ajax saying that he's going to leave. I mean, realistically, there needs to... Fabrizio Romano needs to come out and put everybody out of their misery on this one because he's the man. He's the man on this one, without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, I just don't see it. I do not see it. You made my day saying 10 million in Amazon coupons, says Jeff Jat. And I mean, look, I've got a few things to talk about. But what do you think in the live comments? Do you think United are in for Van der Beek? For me, as I said, give me the pool. I'm in there naked. I'll jump in. I don't care. I'd love to sign this player. I like Grealish, but I'd rather get Van der Beek. I've been saying that for months. But it doesn't feel like a United deal. I think we can all say, oh, we had talks and we missed out. But we had Romano on the show about 3 weeks ago and he said there's nothing going on with Van der Beek at the moment. It's very quiet. Something's going on. The bloody manager's left him out of a game. Something's going on, but who is it? Is it Real Madrid really like him? Have United done something ridiculously quick? It's too quiet around United and it's too quick for United for me. But if they've done it, bloody hell, they've changed the landscape of United transfers. And I think a lot of people would be appreciative of that. So I really hope it's them. This is what we want them to be doing. We want United to be doing this sort of thing. But I just think we're getting our hopes up to be disappointed again. Shout out to Aaron Rice. I'm not reading stuff out that I don't really know what it means. I'm not going to read out a load of words that probably say something in something. I'm not going to do that. 50-50, but I think yes. I hope so anyway, so study power. If this happens, I'll give him a standing ovation, says Anuj. And on Van der Vaart's quality, check age, check price, check Man United negotiators, says Julian. And I hate getting my hopes up with this club, but Van der Beek, Reguilón and Sancho is a bloody fantastic window, I can't lie, says United Addict. Yeah, you're not getting that left back, no way. I mean, have Real Madrid sold anybody to get the money for Van der Beek? And Real Madrid haven't bought anybody yet, have they? Not a chance we're going to sign him, says Adam Leahy. What do you think about Brandt and Bailey from Bayer, says Sean? We're not getting them. And how would United do with Van der Beek, a left-footed centre-back, and Sancho, says Nig. I think they would be. I think it would work. I think I'd be very happy with that. Moyes won the Community Shield too, so they need to chill. Marseille FC, I'm not going to talk about Arsenal winning the Community Shield. I don't need to talk about Arsenal winning the Community Shield because I ridiculed Mourinho when he tried to say that it counts as a trophy. It doesn't. And that's when Mourinho won it. So I don't really care about other clubs winning it. Also, we don't get players where other clubs are in for him. I think if he comes to the Premier League, it's more likely Spurs, but I do think he's ending up in Spain. Look, all I can say about Van der Beek before we move on to something else is that his manager's come out and said that there are transfer negotiations. Romano has said that it's not Barcelona, basically. For me, I think it's Real Madrid. I don't think it's Manchester United. Manchester United are too quiet and it's too quick for United to be doing this. And if it is United, bloody hell, it's soft sell. They've done absolutely something amazing. I don't think they have. And to be honest with you, if he goes to Real Madrid, I don't think we were ever in for him. It doesn't feel like we're in for him. We're either going to do something amazingly quick and quiet, which we never do, or we're not in for him. It's one of those two. And at the moment, from what I'm hearing, I don't think we're in for him. I hope I'm wrong. I feel sorry for Ollie. Your classic, by the way, says Mia. Thank you. And welcome to the Members Club XNHD Gamer. Thanks for your support if you are becoming a member and joining. Real Madrid sold Hakimi to Inter Milan. Yes, so they have got the money. Everton are getting James, might be a trigger for Real to get Van de Beek, says Uanda, and Everton have also got Alan as well. Madrid did sell Hakimi, so Inter, they've got the money, says Jack. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, Real Madrid really do want and like Van de Beek, so it just makes sense that it's them. Considering quarantine period of 14 days and we play on the 19th, we should sign at least a player before the 5th of September. What do you think, Shashonik? Well, exactly. And I read Madrid aren't buying this summer. Can't see anyone else unless there is a surplus like Spurs. Not getting hopes up, but we need a positive attitude, says Craig Johnston. And are you clickbaiting as Mark, says the devil? Mate, I don't do that. And maybe you might want to listen to the show before you start. It's not clickbait to say Van de Beek transfer is close because his manager's just come out and left him out of the team and said that they're doing a transfer negotiation. I didn't say he's signing for Manchester United. I've said that there's a Van de Beek transfer close, which there is. So it's accurate. Ask Fabrizio, mate. Fabrizio, I'll tell you now, getting in contact with Fabrizio Romano is very difficult because he's so busy. Wait for the tweet. He'll be finding out what's going on, and he will let us know. But I suspect it's going to be Real Madrid. If it's Manchester United, oh my God, this will be brilliant. But the most impressive thing about it being Manchester United is the club are quiet and it's very quick. So for me, it can't be us, but I hope so. Van de Beek wants to come to the Premier League. Look, the reason we've spoken about Van de Beek so much before is because it makes total sense. Price, quality, age, stepping up, pedigree, everything. It makes total sense. Van de Beek at United with Pogba and Bruno. Oh my God. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I just don't think we're going to do it. This summer, if you could sign Van de Beek and Grealish or just Sancho this summer, what would you do? Great show as always. I think Sancho is essential. And Mark, I think we have a chance of landing Van de Beek because I believe Edwin van der Sar would help us land him, says Arch. Depends whether Manchester United want to land him. If Man United want to land him, they can land him. But, the appetite of the football club depends on what we want to do, isn't it? It's as simple as that. And staying with the Dutch theme, one of the things I was going to talk about tonight anyway is that Van Gaal, obviously Dutch, he said that he was very surprised at Manchester United, how, they couldn't get the players that he wanted. And what he's actually said is, I expected to get first choices. Being the biggest club, I thought we would do that. We only got third, fourth or fifth options. So we weren't even getting the first two options that he wanted. And, when people say why being negative about the Van de Beek deal, because I've seen what we've done in the transfer market over the last 7 years. We're not quick. We're not quiet. We're not efficient. We don't get the players that the managers want. So I don't see this happening. But I know we really want Grealish. So, look, I said it this afternoon when I was doing the watch-along on That's Football. I would love to sign Donny van de Beek. I want this sort of player at Manchester United. I actually prefer the foreign player over the British player because I think the British player is always overpriced. They're probably overhyped. Whereas Bruno Fernandes, one of the best players available in Europe. Donny van de Beek, one of the best up-and-coming midfielders in Europe. Grealish, I don't see Inter Milan wanting Grealish or Real Madrid wanting Grealish. I don't see Man City wanting Grealish or Liverpool. It's Man United. But I do see Real Madrid wanting Van de Beek. So I want Van de Beek at United. That's the player I want. I want us to do it. But I just don't think that we're doing it. I just don't. I'd love to be proved wrong on that opinion. Andrew, Zach, off. Thank you for joining the members club. And I mean, look, we're talking about a signing here, and are we not in the spin wash again? Are we not in the spin wash? Because I feel it. We're all feeling optimistic and excited about a deal that we've got no real indication that we're even trying to do. So we've been spun. Because actually what I was going to say tonight, and I'll still say it, is that how can we finish third next season? How do we finish third next season where we are at the moment? Liverpool and Man City are miles better than us. Chelsea were level on points with us with worse goal difference, but they've bought Ziyech. They're going to get Havertz, Werner, Chilwell, Thiago, and who else? So they've bought 5 or 6 players They were level on points with us. They're better than us. So we're down to 4th. You've then got Spurs, 7 points behind us. They've bought Hoberg and Doherty. That puts them closer to us. Does it close 7 points? I don't know, but it puts it closer to them. Arsenal, 10 points behind us. They've bought Gabriel, they've bought Willian, they've got Saliba back. That puts them closer to us. So effectively, as we are where we are now, we're no longer in 3rd, we're in 4th, and the clubs behind us are closing in on us on the transfer activity they've done. So we're dropping. Our expectations are dropping, and our actual ability to improve is dropping by the lack of transfer activity. And everybody's very fed up about that. But then this story comes out about Van der Beek and everyone's really excited again. But what if in a couple of hours Romano comes out and says, here we go, Van der Beek very close to Madrid? Your heart sinks again and you're back where you were a couple of hours ago, where reality bites. We were never in for him then. It's a load of bollocks. We weren't looking at him. And people can say, well, we were in for him, we'd agreed terms, we just decided not to bid. I actually don't think we're in for him until I hear it from somebody that's, reputable. It doesn't sound like a sort of deal United would do, quick and quiet. But if we're not in for him, have we just been spun again? Oh, attach us to that story so that everyone gets optimistic and forgets how shit we're doing. We've got to be very, very careful about that sort of thing as well. Because, I'm starting to get to that point now as well. Until I see them holding up the shirt, or until I see Romano saying, here we go, this is very close, I'm like, nah, I can't engage or invest in this at the moment, because it's just going to end up in tears. I do believe that Donny van der Beek has got what it takes as well, Will. I think that he's ready-made for the Premier League. I've seen quite a lot of Donny van der Beek, as I'm sure many of you have. He's energetic. I mean, to me, I liken him to a better Herrera. I think he's got that about him. I think he's box to box. I think he's creative. I think he's tenacious. I think he's got those leadership capabilities, total confidence. Look, of course he could come to the Premier League and flop, but I don't see that. And I think the great thing about him is there are teams like Real Madrid that want him. He is a top talent. He's a player that big clubs want. So I hope it happens. I just feel that it won't. Love us to be in for Van der Beek. Need to snap out of this Brexit FC, says Lee McDermott. And welcome to Niaz Ahmed, latest member of the United Stand Members Club. Romano has not commented, so stop trying to pull people in with your bollocks. And Alas de Gold, tier 1 for Spurs, says the deal's close, says Harry64. I mean, if Van der Beek goes to Spurs, United are going to get absolute pelters. They are. The funny thing is, on my career mode, Van der Beek's at Spurs. Saw Ziyech today. Oh my God, what a player for just 35 million, says Vadance. That's foreign player at half the price. What a bargain by Chelsea. Why can't we do the same? Well, we know to do the same because we did the same. We've done the same with Bruno. We've brought in a player that is absolutely perfect for Manchester United at a very, very reasonable price. And, that's the sort of player that we should be looking to bring in. But will we do it? I don't know. I just hope. I hope that Man United are in for him, but I just feel that we are getting a bit ahead of ourselves, and we're getting a little bit, we're setting ourselves up, aren't we? If it doesn't happen, we're setting ourselves up to be upset. Fergie had a brick core. Do you think Ollie and staff are trying to replicate that because they think that having a brick core is part of the ethos of United? Aditya, maybe. Would you take Sancho instead of a centre-back, centre midfielder and a cheaper right winger for more or less the same price? I think Sancho is absolutely essential, Mitesh. I would take Sancho on his own over 3 players, yeah. According to Donny, Van der Beek is very close to signing for Manchester United. Wijnaldum remains the priority for Ronaldo Koeman. Let's have a quick look at this here. I can actually check this source whilst we are live. I'm absolutely hoping this happens because I absolutely would love Van der Beek to come to Manchester United, but so there is a tweet here from 5 minutes ago from Oriel Dominique. saying one of the priorities of Ronald Koeman, Donny van de Beek, is about to sign for Manchester United. Wijnaldum has become the big goal. Well, this is very exciting. I mean, I don't really know who this person is, but apparently he is quite close to Mark Overmars. I was trying to check through his tweets and see if there's anything there. Obviously, another Dutch outlet as well. I just hope this. I just really hope there's something in this, because the Standard are saying that Donny van de Beek is a target for Man United, who view the 23-year-old as a cheaper alternative to Jack Grealish. Romano needs to tweet. He's got to tweet. Fabrizio, come on. Put us out of our misery. This is just, as I said, it's like, I think this would be a game-changing transfer for Manchester United if they were to do it, because we don't do quick and we don't do quiet. So if we do quick and quiet, our whole transfer mentality, we've not done this for years. I think the last one we did was it Eric Bailly, just happened out of nowhere. So it can be done, but to do a deal like this quick and this efficiently would be unbelievable. And it goes back to what, look, I'm almost doubting myself here, because I said this yesterday morning. Expect something big to happen over the weekend. I said the week's not over. I said at the start of the week, big week ahead for United. And I reiterated it yesterday morning, and I said there's still three days left of the week. But, so I should really be saying, yeah, we're going to get Van de Beek, because then it backs up what I said. But it's quick and quiet. That's what I can't get over. It's not, we don't do this. We don't do quick, quiet and brilliant. And Van de Beek is a brilliant signing, and this would be a quick signing, and it would be a quiet signing. So, look, I'm excited like everybody else, but I still have to be. I have to be. You've got it. It's self-preservation. I can't go all in on this, because it's just, it hurts too much. Hey Mark, can you call me? No, I'm not calling anybody a prat. And I would absolutely love Van de Beek at Man United. It would be an absolute shambles if we don't sign him or Sancho, says Wadu. It's building. It's getting exciting. I mean, I've seen all this as well. Remember, we don't even start negotiating, says United Goals. And do you think it's not leaked because we're speaking to Van der Sar straight, says Rickin? Maybe. And Danielle says it's too much hope for Donny. The way we work in recent time, it's too good to believe, like winning that free iPhone after a YouTube giveaway. And I've read the Ariel Dominic tweet. He's saying that United are going to sign Van de Beek. So what we know, well, let me just summarise what we know at the moment. Ajax have left Donny van de Beek out of the Ajax team today. The manager has said that he's been left out because of transfer developments. Romano has said that he's not going to Barcelona. Real Madrid like him, but people feel it may not be Real Madrid. There is nobody else except Manchester United. But Manchester United are being very quiet about it and very quick about it if it's Manchester United. Whilst we've been on air, somebody else has tweeted to say that Ronald Koeman wants Van de Beek, but he prefers Wijnaldum and United are going to sign him. I mean, this, to me, would be, I can't overemphasize this. I would jump in a pool naked for the third time. Find me a pool, I'll do it. I want Donny van de Beek at Manchester United. He's exactly the sort of player. I think he fits that. We need professionalism at Manchester United. And I think with the Brunos and the Pogbas and the Martials, you just get this professionalism around them. They're not overhyped. They're not over expensive. These are the signings that teams like Man City and Liverpool do. Efficient, clever. I would love it. I would absolutely love it if it's true. And it's building. Absolutely building that maybe it is happening. There's a lot happening whilst we're actually live, which is fantastic as well. So we'll stay live. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Lots and lots developing as we're live. For me, it's Real Madrid who are signing him, or Manchester United have pulled something off absolutely ridiculously brilliant, quick and quiet. It's very exciting. It's very exciting on social media at the moment. And I think the tweet we're waiting for is Fabrizio Romano's tweet. When he comes out, then you know it's going to happen. I get the feeling tonight we'll be doing a 10:30 show or 10 o'clock or something like that. I just get that feeling that that's going to happen. I don't know who Auriel Dominique is. If anybody knows who it is, in my ignorance, I don't know who he is. But he has said that Donny van de Beek is very close to signing for Manchester United in the last few minutes. And that is sending everybody into meltdown. But as I said, if Manchester United were to do this deal, it would be very quick, very efficient, very unlike Manchester United. And I just almost feel like we're on air for Fabrizio Romano to tweet, because he is the Don of the transfer world. Start designing that Van de Beek t-shirt, Mark, says Julian. Oh, I hope so, mate. Thanks for the contribution, Ian Smith. Fab unpins the Chelsea to Chilwell tweet to make room for Sancho or Van de Beek. A man can dream. And Chelsea forever, we are the famous Chelsea, says Joseph. I don't know why Joseph is talking about Chelsea. I think it's because they haven't got any news. Reminds me of the Daily Blind deal. The same happened. They didn't play him before a game, then we signed him a few days later, said the Stretford 92. Well, look, I will summarise this for you very, very quickly. We are live talking about Van de Beek to Manchester United. The Ajax manager has come out and said that he didn't play for Ajax today or be part of the squad because he's leaving. Somebody else in Ireland has said that Manchester United are going to sign him. Fabrizio Romano has not tweeted about the deal, but he has said that Barcelona are not in for him. I think you have two contrasts here. You have a lot of weight that Manchester United are in for him, and they've done a very quick, quiet deal, which is what we don't do. And I understand the excitement because the rumour is there. But then you've got the trepidation, the concern, and the worry that I have. I think he's going to Real Madrid because I think this is too good to be true. But I'm using reverse psychology, 100%, and I'm sure many of you are as well. I'm saying, it won't be his. It's going to be another letdown. It's another PR spin. He's going to Real Madrid. Because when that does happen, I can go, I told you so. But when it doesn't happen, I can absolutely go, fucking yes, get in. I don't know which way to jump. I'm still going to be a little bit reserved. I still don't think it's us. I think it's Real Madrid. But everything is suggesting that United have gone and done something that we don't. The only time we've done this is Bruno, a player that all the fans want, that we've not been linked to, that we just go and get very, very quickly. I mean, Bruno wasn't terribly quickly in January, but this would be better than Bruno because it's a player we all want. Most of us want him over Grealish, with no disrespect to Grealish. Most of us think Van de Beek's a better buy than Grealish. Very quick deal, very quiet deal. This is what we want this club to do. Have they finally listened and done it? And maybe it is because of that relationship we have with Van der Sar and Ajax that we can keep it quiet and we can do it quickly. And Ajax aren't going to take the piss. They say we want 40 million. United go, bloody hell, that's a good deal, and we do it just very quickly. I hope that is what's happening. Spurs were very quick and quiet with the Bergwijn deal as well, who is Donny's best mate. But if you bring the cash, you can get it done quick with Overmars, says Boris Beaver. Welcome to the Members Club, Alex Stevens. And Mark, what is this? Because all cup games are over and United want all the limelight, but I fear they have lost Sancho, says Shuyash. And Rail wanted Van de Beek last year. If they were to sign him, they would have done it earlier in the transfer window, says Jonas. I mean, look, it all adds up. I'm not disputing this. It all adds up. But I'm just going to be one of those United fans that just think, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this is just too good to be true. We don't do this sort of deal. And look, all I want to do as well is, if we do get this deal done, all I want to say is, well done to the club. You've gone and done something that's absolutely amazing. We don't do this. We want this. We want to be that club. I mean, I remember Fabinho linked to Arsenal at 8 o'clock. Sorry, linked to Liverpool at 8 o'clock. They'd signed him at 9 o'clock. I want to be that club. This morning we weren't linked to Van de Beek. Tonight we've signed him. I mean, that would be great. That would be great. And it would change the landscape at Manchester United. And as I said last night, I don't like the Glazers. I think they're bad owners. I think they just want to make money out of the club. But I think they can turn it around. Of course they can turn it around. Anyone can turn it around. And I'd love to see them start turning it around. I'm going to have a break. Thanks everyone for watching. Smash a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've got a feeling we might be live again. I hope we are live again. And I will be live again if we get anything nailed on tier 1. But for now, let's hope. Let's wait and see. I just worry with United, and I think we've all got to just hold off a bit, but let's wait and see. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, get your notifications on. I think we'll be live again tonight, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.